Hey! Okay, we're
Yo,
back.
yo.
We're back. Technical
And
difficulty.
we're
Sorry.
in portrait mode.
Oh my
Wow.
Look at
god,
this.
we're back again.
Look at us. We're in the future of live streaming where people don't use their phones horizontally anymore. People don't
It's like
use
this.
laptops. They don't use desktops anymore. They
Boring.
use their phones for everything.
Now this is a stream for Gen Zs. Look at us.
For new generations. La, la,
New
la.
generations. La 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 la.
Gen Z streets. Well, no Gen Zs are tuning in because there's only two people here. We had to like change this because some of the channels we were looking to stream, we realized a little bit late that we weren't able to turn them on again. Anyway, but we're here, and today, what are we doing, Rojo? What are we doing, Bidi?
Come on,
Today-
you go.
Today is our first time talking about some design news and tech world news.
First
So
time
th-
we've done that.
I think it's the first time, all right?
First time
Ah.
ever.
First time ever.
Dude,
Ever.
no, we've done this.
No, not
Yeah,
at all.
but we haven't had an official title for
Oh.
this space.
But
So
we have done it. Like
Yeah.
this-
we have done it,
okay,
but
we've done it without a name. That's
exactly. Today
exactly.
we're making it official. We're introducing a new title to our live streams, which is cool. We're introducing a new format, which is also cool. And yeah, here we are.
Design
okay.
news. Everyone.
Yeah. Hey, well, everyone who's here, just leave a chat there. Tell us where you're at. By the way, and that's it. Yeah. So, what are the news? I don't know.
Where
I
are
actually
you?
don't know.
Let's check.
I'm
Yeah,
very
exactly.
disconnected. Like,
No, it's okay.
I- it's hard to keep up with the news, man. And, like, it's hard to keep up with the news and be productive and have a life.
Exactly.
And more when all the news are about bombs and
Fights
no,
and
no.
yeah, everything.
and politicians that are way too old for what they're doing, or
Oh, yeah.
politicians that are there's an attempt on their lives, or it's just like there's so much crap going on, and
Yeah,
it can be very overwhelming. And then there's nothing you can do to, you know?
literally.
like did you hear about all the stuff in Venezuela?
Yeah, dude, that was crazy. And
Yeah.
honestly, we as Latino, I think this really like
It's frustrating.
touches our
honestly.
heart. Yeah, it's frustrating. It's like, dude,
Well, even not just us, like some people in our team like are from Venezuela, you know?
oh yeah, exactly.
And, eh, eh, well, it's very personal for them, you know. It's they have families there, and they have had to go, like, apparently, like, between 30 and 40% of the people in Venezuela had to just like left
What?
the country, yeah, like in the last years because of just trying
All
to
the
escape.
situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Run away.
run
and-
away.
Sad,
And,
like, I
and they
can't-
and they had the hope to finish everything. And
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah, I can't imagine like having to leave my country that way, you know?
yeah.
Must be really from
Frustrating,
I don't know,
yeah.
hard.
Yeah. But anyway, let's not talk about those news though.
No,
There's
let's talk about some
Well,
design
other
news.
stuff.
Yeah,
Some
Rojo
design
brought up
news.
juicy information about design.
What is
world.
happening in the tech and design world, Rojo,
Let's check.
that we should talk about?
So I have prepared some stuff. I have checked some of the news and also tried to read on them to have a little bit of more use from them. And if we can share the screen, let's share it.
Yes.
Okay, so
Let's do
I
it.
made this portrait, the News Now our portrait, because we are Gen Z stream.
Oh,
Look at us.
Okay. So what is this news? Okay, so
This-
Midjourney 6.1. Oh yeah, I heard about this. I've actually tried it.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to ask you, what about this? Like, because I saw this announcement and I was pretty excited, but then you go to the comments and people is hating it. They are sharing like a lot of
Wow,
hands
immediately
issues.
showing hate.
Yeah, in the minute, like the news had like I don't know 5 minutes, and I entered
Like
to see the comments, and it was like, dude, the
a
hands
bunch
are
of
horrible.
opinions.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. People are entitled, dude. People
yeah.
suck.
Let's jump straight. People suck.
I mean, see, this is where you're going to find out how old I am. Uh, Discord communities tend to suck.
Yeah, they are
Well,
crazy.
I don't know. Suck. It's more like it's kind of a double-edged sword,
Mhm.
because they can be your ultimate, like your cheerleaders, your biggest fans, and the ones who are out there just like talking about you and championing you. Uh, but they're also always there, and they feel like this is too close to them, and they feel like entitled to just even the minor little things, like blow it out of proportion.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
and they're so like it's a community and it's there, so I feel like they, I don't know. And why am I mentioning Meet Journey? Sorry, Meet Journey. Why am I mentioning Discord? Because Meet Journey started on Discord.
Yeah, exactly.
And for the longest time, the only way that you could use Meet Journey was via Discord. Now they have their web app, so now you can just like remove all the noise from Discord. But that means that their whole community is there.
Exactly.
So I can understand how their community is very passionate about Midjourney, but with that passion, well, there's also a lot of I
I
don't know,
don't like these
chaos.
issues. Yeah, it's like with great community comes great responsibility. It's like Spider-Man thing, you know?
Yeah, with great community comes great responsibility.
Responsibility. Yeah, exactly. Dude, because
That's
they
it.
are it I don't know, it like for me I was pretty excited, and then I started to see some images of hands, and I wasn't aware that Mid Journey has these issues, that they
Oh,
still had these issues. I wasn't aware of that, but I was going to address that because I know that you, BD, and Paps, you use a lot of Mid Journey because you create images for Lumi, and I wanted to ask you, hey, do you see these issues commonly?
it's hard to see one of that mistakes. Like one of out of 50 picked images, I can get to see like a finger, an extra finger, or missing finger. But in my experience, like not that much, but still happening.
Do you see it commonly, Paps?
No, not so much. Like I don't. I actually think it has gotten really good, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's actually now it's the exception. Like it used to be where it's like you don't want hands in your
Yeah,
photos.
completely.
Yeah, I
Yeah, yeah,
remember
yeah.
remember
Let's
those
Avoid
stop.
trips.
hands.
Remember the tips of, hey, put people
Yeah,
but without
hiding hands.
hiding the hands.
Like no hands.
Well, I think Meet Journey was also just. I'm pretty sure they put like some kind of. While they were getting good at it, I'm pretty sure they put some kind of back end prompt that said like hide hands, because most of the times they would show people they would be
They
like
stop.
this, or
Yeah,
with their hands in their pockets.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
like ever since Meet Journey 6, it's gotten really good, and now you can just like, hey, they can show the hands, and yeah, I mean, it's kind of a 50-50, but it was almost like 100% sure that hand score will be a mess before. But no, now it's five fingers. But I mean, it's almost like I was reading a tweet about this where it's like, it's almost like complaining, like, hey, being on a flight and seeing the technology, you're in a plane, you're flying miles and miles at like a super high speed and like in the middle of the clouds, and you start complaining, I don't know, about like,
About the
hey, the I don't
the
know,
restrooms.
oh, the it's
the
this thing is kind
space.
of sticky, this is not as comfortable. And I mean, I get it, like I get like it's good to complain, but like it's also like, but holy crap, you're flying,
I'm
you
flying,
know.
exactly. Yeah.
So
This will happen when we go to the space. We will be like in the rocket and we will be complaining like, I don't know, I don't like this seat. It's not comfortable.
too shaky. It's shaking too much. I don't like it. Should be a smoother experience. Dude, you're going through space,
Yeah.
through asteroids right now. What do you expect?
Yeah. I really, I don't know. It's like, and also it's impressive how fast we have come. Like, dude, the issue with the hands, it has like, I don't know, a year maybe?
Yeah,
Dude,
and
it's so fast.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like for some people, just complaining is a hobby, and they just like to complain and
Yeah,
vent out, and
that's
they're
so
just
true.
there to. That's all. Like, and you see their
Yeah.
history on their tweets. You see on the history on everything that they say, and a lot of those people is everything is negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and they're
That's so
very
funny.
vocal, and everything they say something. So it's sometimes it's just this minority that is just like very loud.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
but they're so loud and there's so much visibility into what they say
Yeah.
that as an outsider you come and you see the comments and you're just like, holy crap, this must be trash because look at all the comments.
Yes.
But no, it's just
They
that.
didn't like it. It's the people that likes to complain.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit of that, and a lot of that happens on Discord communities. Uh,
But
I,
but I have to admit that sometimes I'm in Twitter and I'm writing and I check a tweet and I'm not like, I hate this. And I'm writing the tweet and then I'm like, no, dude, this is not worth it. Don't do it.
well, here's the thing, Rojo. You've been on the other side. You know how hard product development is. You know how hard and how much time, how much effort, and how much coordination takes to put something on the web. You
Yeah,
know, just
dude.
putting something out there for others to use and putting it. You put all the buttons and you try to check that everything worked, and you said, "Chip it," and you put it out there, and
People hate it.
it's and people. I mean, it must suck, but I don't know. It's
Yeah,
also okay to.
and is that like, dude, maybe it's a project of one person and it's like, dude, you don't ask this much for a person. You ask this much for a company, for a huge enterprise, you know?
Yeah, but
Yeah, damn.
but I don't know. Anyway, but what are the updates? Because I actually I've been using it for the last couple of days, and the images look good, but I didn't know what more precise detail. I mean, it
Yeah,
looks like it's a minor
yeah, super minor. It's like
uh,
better quality, more precise, more coherent.
coherent. Yeah. So
Coherent,
I
yeah.
heard that it's like, oh, you could use more natural language and it will do a better job because like in Midjourney you have to like comma separate stuff, you know, like it's almost
Ooh.
like using the prompts, you write them almost as in like keywords
Mhm.
instead of writing, hey, I want a person doing this and why. You can do that, but you get better results with keywords.
Hmm.
So I
Oh,
think I heard someone saying like, oh dude, like it's better at like using natural language, so maybe that's it.
oh, I didn't knew that. And yeah, like a little bit of things like, I don't know, they have a new mode which takes 20% 25% longer, sorry, but it makes more textures. And yeah, so it's like a minor improvement, but I don't know, it's just impressive for me that people is like, hey, the hands are, and they there was this girl that updated a lot of photos of a girl in a bath and their legs were like cut it, and she was like, dude, look at this. And I was like, dude, just make the
Come
prompt
on.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't read Twitter, dude. Like, don't retweet
That's the
Twitter
lesson.
comments.
Do not.
Yeah, that's. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
Don't
hard.
read
don't
them,
use
Hard to
it.
handle.
and know what they are. Just people complaining, and sometimes it's actually good to read them and laugh, you know. But just scroll, just
Yeah,
dismiss.
leave it
Uh,
exactly. And if
but
you're going to grade it, dude, just cancel it. Don't do it.
Yeah,
Think twice.
I've been that a-hole too. And you know what? But I always delete them like that. Like
Yeah,
1 minute, as soon as I press send, it's like,
I
ah,
shouldn't have done that.
why did I
Delete.
do that? No, 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 delete.
yeah,
So yeah, don't be a dick. Just don't
It's
don't
like
don't be a dick on the
feeding
internet.
yeah.
that. Don't
Don't
feed it.
don't be
And
a
Feed it
dick
the
in
best.
but
internet.
also don't give dicks uh, uh,
The
uh, the
attention.
attention that they want. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, let's pay
So
attention to these kind of great things like this mid journey thing.
yeah. By the way, I understand when you want when there's valid feedback and valid criticism, and it's
Yeah.
hey yeah, but sometimes but a lot of people are just there because like to
Because they
complain.
yeah, they like to complain. And talking about all these AI images and think, I want to talk about a little bit our sponsor today. So we have a sponsor.
Oh, we have
Woo!
a sponsor.
We
We
have
have a
sponsor.
sponsor, and our sponsor right now it's Lumi.
La la la
La la
Ooh,
la.
la.
the Lumi
Fabulous.
Looms.
I love
Okay.
Lumi.
I love
We love
Lumi,
Lumi. Lumi. Lumi is the best.
and we are launching a new challenge called Astrology and Crystals. And
That's
the
funny.
exactly. So hey, you will now be able to upload all your images
Dude,
to
I
this.
haven't done images related to astrology. It's a good challenge. Like I wouldn't have thought of doing that, but sounds mysterious.
Exactly. So hey, create most images as you can, and hey, upload it, share it.
By the way, something that I want to say about Lumi that not a lot of people know, but it's that it has plugins on everything. It
Yeah,
has on
dude.
Figma, Webflow, uh, also
Adobe Max,
Adobe
Everywhere we
Max,
are at.
Canva.
Canva, and well, and we're working on other tools, but I don't think we can say so. And others that are
Oh,
coming
Others.
soon. But
that's
yeah,
so
it's
cool.
a so it meets you where you are.
Wherever
And
you turn, there's Lumi.
whatever you turn, Lumi's gonna be there, just creeping on you.
Like
Uh,
Have you
I'm
used Lumi
here.
like for another thing? I have already used it.
Oh yeah, I used to I have story. I used to work in like a company, like in internal communication, and I got contacts in there. And I used to be the one that designed all the stuff and all the announcements. And I talked to my ex coworkers, and I showed them Lumi, and they love it. Like they told me, like, "Hey, do you think you can make images about people in suit and tie and this and this and this?" And I was like, yeah, of course. So it was so
Godines.
cool. It was so cool to talk to these people and to know that our images can be like specifically used for other people that needs them. So I found it really cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's my story.
And I
Well,
think
cool.
something that we always talk is like the good thing here is like they are super high quality images. Not because of quality
I
of
love them.
pixels, but quality of like the art
Oh yeah.
Curated.
Yeah,
curated.
yeah, yeah.
Look at this. So
Yeah, we
yeah,
Okay,
love
okay,
Lumi.
okay. Hey,
so
well, use Lumi. It's cool. If you do content, if you do websites, whatever, and you want really cool stock photos, use Lumi.
yeah,
And
exactly.
there's a plugin on Figma and other design tools. And that's it.
That's
End
it.
of
Yeah.
commercial.
But we will still be talking about AI because there is this new that I have to tell this to Biddy. I
What?
sent this link to Pabs and the answer of Pabs was like Dios. That was it. It was like, oh god.
Which
God.
link? Which link?
This one, friend.com. Have you seen it?
Oh no, I haven't. I have
Dude,
a visit.
dude, I love the aesthetics of this company. So I want to talk a little bit just like what is Friend, and Friend is like this new AI hardware that we know that they have been here for a while, and it's like a I don't know how you say a color here, an echo. I don't know, Nicholas. I don't know how to say it.
I'm Nicholas.
Like a
Uh-huh.
wearable. It's a
Like a wearable,
wearable, and
yeah,
it's like like yeah, like a necklace thingy.
and
There's just
it's like listening to you all day, all the time. and it's sending you messages based on
Wow.
what is happening. So, for example, they
What is
put this
happening? Like what?
like anytime, like you can talk to him,
Uh-huh.
but and you will receive the answers as a text message. But also there was this they created this super like I don't know like Black Mirror-y video
It
ad,
sounds like that.
there was this like this part that there was this guy that was playing I don't know like Fortnite or something, and they will be like super aggressive, and then he received like a notification, hey, you have been sup-
Hey,
to
bro,
stop.
calm
Yeah,
down.
Can you show more of the page, Rojo? It's just like there's a
Yes.
static. Yeah,
it's just
please.
this.
Oh,
Is
that's
This
this
it.
is
this
Yeah,
is
it.
yeah,
it?
yeah,
That's
right,
it.
Okay.
right. Okay.
But we
Yeah,
have
there's a
like a product
video.
section.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, that's how it looks, Vidi. So it's like a
Wow.
little uh
It's like your
like a
little
medallion.
cricket
Yeah.
on your shoulder, like giving you
I,
advice and
I don't know. Like first of all, like I saw that video and I actually thought it was not real. I thought it
Yeah,
was
me too.
like a Black Mirror or like a A24 horror movie or something. Like I thought it was a trailer for a like I thought it was like a farce, like a
oh wow, but it's for real.
Yeah, the ad is super weird. It's
Wow.
but but obviously it's on purpose.
yeah. But here's the thing: like that video, it was made by Sandwich Video, and Sandwich Video they have made a lot of startup videos. They actually made the very first video from Figma was made by Sandwich, and the very first video for Slack, to promote Slack, it was made by Sandwich, and a lot of startups. So they have like this reputation of making cool videos, and they usually
Ooh.
take clients like this. Now, and yeah, the video has this vibe, kind of. I don't know. It's different, you know. It's not the typical ad, and they pride themselves on that. Their videos are not the typical ad, and this one was like kind of a. So there's a scene at the end in the video, and I wish we just show the video. Do you have the video?
Yeah.
Can you just show it,
Share the
Yeah,
Rojo?
video, Roshi.
yeah. I don't know if you will listen to it, but ooh, sorry.
Uh, yeah. So there you go. So here, first of all, there all that look, it looks like a horror movie, you know, that slow
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
zoom into it, and it's like, oh, someone is going to come from the back and just like stab this woman. That's
Yeah,
what I think. Yeah, there's something wrong going on, you know. It has that 824.
Yeah,
Look at
that
that.
that vibe.
That's how all horror movies start. Look at
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Okay, these guys are going to get attacked by a guy with with a giant knife. But no, what actually happens is that this guy is playing really bad, and then the AI says like, "Oh, dude, you
Dude,
suck."
stop it.
Imagine that, having an AI that is judging you and is telling you you suck.
You suck at flirting, at dating. Oh my
And
exactly.
god.
and then this
So
one
rude.
was kind of a, oh, look, you're so lonely and you're eating by yourself. So hey, let's have a friend there with you because, and then even so this part was the most interesting part for me. So these
Mhm.
guys like are on a date, and then the woman here
Uh-huh.
has this thing there. Apparently, this guy didn't know there was someone listening to his date. There was this a chaperone thing
Yeah,
going on,
chaperone.
and then the guy gets a little bit nervous and stuff. And then the whole, I
So
don't know if you
awkward.
noticed that, but the whole awkwardness of the situation, but also her, like at the end, should I talk to it or not? And then she stops herself because like,
Uh-huh.
oh, maybe she found the, maybe that she doesn't need the friend because now she has a flesh and bone one.
That's so sad.
That was the message there with her
Yeah,
hesitation, right? It was like, hey, this thing is here for whenever you need a friend and you don't have a flesh and bone one. But whenever you find someone in your life,
Yeah.
then maybe you don't need it. But I don't know. It's it's so
So
weird, dude.
awkward.
It's
Like,
I don't
didn't
like this. I
convince
don't
me at
like.
all.
Yeah, I don't like this whole thing with wearables doing this. Like always listening, always.
It's creepy.
I don't know. It's creepy, and also it's why
Yeah.
have you
Who asked for
have these
that?
guys they just launched the product as soon as possible because they know that people won't need this anymore because we all have a phone
Oh, yeah. That it does
which
exactly
Yeah.
the
also
same.
has a microphone, and also this thing needs a phone
Yeah, exactly.
to communicate back to you, and it texts you and it sends you a
Yeah, yeah,
message.
yeah.
Really, like so I actually could have just not used this if I had just the app always on with the mic on. All it's doing this thing is it has a mic that is always listening. That's what it should be called, the mic. They
Yeah.
always listen in
Yeah.
mic. And I don't like that, dude. That is so
What
I get
for?
mad at these things. It feels like a scam. That's
Yeah.
number one. Because like a if I mean Apple is working on their AI thing, that like Siri, their improvements on Siri, and like how you'll be able to talk, and it's going to have like contextual like knowledge about you and very personalized knowledge about you. So it's like Siri will become the promise of what Siri was going to be.
Mhm.
Whereas this personal assistant that actually knows, that can actually assist, because right
Yeah.
now Siri is so dumb.
It
Uh,
sucks.
but like from their demos, it looked like, hey, now it's actually going to know, it's going to have access to your apps. That's another thing. At the system level, it will be able to just like enter into your calendar, enter into your email, enter in doing all those things that assistants have not been able to do yet. This thing, all it does is just like listens to you and sends you a message.
And
It's
that's
like,
it.
That's it. That's it.
I don't like
Wearable
it. It's
microphone.
so
That's it.
dumb. It's
And also,
so
so something weird for me was like I read the facts, the freaking ask questions, and it was this part that they say, "Hey, yeah, so you need a phone to use it, but also anything is stored, everything is stored in the device." And I'm super doubtful on that. I think they
oh.
don't store anything. I'm pretty sure they don't store
So
anything.
what they're saying, no, I actually think that they store it and they store it somewhere else. No,
Ooh.
no, no. I'm going deeper into this. What they're trying to say is like
We're
a
digging.
it's just a store there, so your information is safe, and we're not using your information, and we're not going to be using all of your messages to do our own evil things. So don't worry about it. Trust us.
Trust us.
No,
No,
no.
I mean,
Why? Why I should trust you? I don't know you.
And what for?
exactly.
Like,
And honestly, imagine this. I don't know if the audience knows because no, they shouldn't know.
what?
They,
What?
they should not know. But I'm like the number one Apple fan in the world. I'm super fan. Sorry, but they when they showed like their new AI, they were like, hey, all the AI is in the device and sometimes goes to the internet, but you have to trust us. You don't trust anyone because AI is dangerous, but trust us. And I was like, dude, why I should trust you? And I'm a fan, and I'm a super fan. And
Why
why I should,
you?
yeah. And it's like, why I should trust this little company that I don't know and that anyone knows?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's it's just weird that this whole change that is happening is it feels very dystopian. Um,
super.
where I mean, or we can just say goodbye to our privacy. We have devices that are always listening. We have
Yeah, that's
or the Google devices, Alexa, Amazon, like Jeff Bezos is always listening. For whoever has an Alexa, Jeff Bezos is there creeping on
Always
you.
like this.
uh yeah, exactly. So i I don't know,
always
like
watching.
I think the idea here is the video, like what it showed, is like a future also that I don't think I want. I don't want products that make that even that normalize loneliness even more.
Yeah,
because that's what this product is doing.
Yeah, it sounds
This
like it
product is
is.
saying like, hey, it's okay to be by yourself because you have this friend.
Me. Hmm,
And
hmm.
I mean, we already have seen the devastating effects of loneliness on our health, on our mental and physical health, and how we are just social creatures that we actually need
Yeah, it's
friends
part
and
of
talk
our
to others
nature.
and going exactly. And lonelier people last less
Less.
in the world
yeah,
and get sicker. Uh, and this thing, what it's doing is promoting
being
loneliness, and
Yeah.
not just it's promoting it, it's normalizing it. It's saying you can, it's okay to be by yourself because you're not.
Like
You have your little.
isolation.
I mean, even the name friend. It's so.
Don't.
dystopian.
Don't.
eh,
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I really worry about these things that are not, they're not improving our lives. They're not
Yeah,
doing that. But they masquerade themselves as that. Ooh,
yeah.
you need a friend. Ooh, look at this. It's just like it's going to be with you, and it's going to just like uh, 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 help you in your stuff. And it's not. It's not. It's not doing that. And I don't know. Maybe I'm something old and
No, no, no. I really think the same. There was, I don't know if you know this, like the Harvard famous happiness study that is having like a study that they have been making like for 50 years. And I don't know, or more than that, I don't know. Kennedy was on that study. They grabbed like a lot of people from Harvard, then they open it for more people outside Harvard, and they have been studying them, and their families for generations. And the
okay.
common pattern is like happiness, and they study every year like what makes you happy and why you're happy and why you're not happy. And the point always is you have to have friends and a good community and a family, and
Social
you
life.
have so yeah, you
To
have to have a good
socialize.
social life.
Mm. Yeah,
And they
yeah,
have
yeah.
seen
Makes
that,
sense.
yeah, there was this story of this old man that it was like he was pretty sad and angry always, and they have health issues. And then I think like he had like 50 or 60 years, and he went to the gym, and he started to make a community on the gym, like to have
Mm.
friends and to hang out. And his health went to the
To the
sky.
top.
Yeah, and it was not because of the gym, it was because he was having a new social life.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So join the gym
So
not
who,
for the muscle gains, but for the friend gains.
Exactly.
so going back to this like product, I'm just like curious, like who would be like the ideal user for this? Do they think about it? Like
I think this is just like
Incels.
I'm just
for
like
people that had $99 and they want to spend it on something weird, like me, or like I don't know, like
right?
Paps.
Doesn't improve like anything, as you're
No,
saying.
well, yeah, it says a product for incels.
That was. Thank you, Paps.
Dropped
Do you,
mic.
do you know what an incel is, Viri?
Insult no.
No. Ooh.
Oh, you laughed a lot, Rojo. Explain me.
Incel.
Incel, yeah,
No, no, no. Go
it's
ahead. Go ahead.
well, it's a term that was born in the internet
Hmm.
from a community also of people who were not getting laid, and it started like an actual community of just like, hey, people helping each other, getting out of not being laid, like not having sex, like
Okay.
so, and they call themselves, but they want, but it's not because they wanted, they
Hmm.
wanted to have a partner, they wanted to have, but they couldn't, but they found each other people who are also
The same situation.
in the same situation where they're not having, and these
Intercourse.
were like women, and actually it was started by a woman, this
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah, uh, and it was a pretty diverse group, and they called themselves, I don't know how, then as a community starts, they start calling themselves, and they wanted to like brand themselves, and as a, what do you call it when you're part of a community, you start like giving your I am X or Y and part of this community. And they started calling themselves incels, which is
Okay.
involuntary celibates. Uh, so, but involuntary, as in, it's not because they decided to be celibate.
No,
It's just that a
they have
situation
no
in their
choice.
lives, in situations in their lives that have not allowed them to stop being celibate.
Yeah.
And
Ah,
so, and the whole idea of this group is just like helping each other, just like, hey, you're not alone, but also hopefully you you don't have to be in this group anymore, and you find someone, you find a
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
partner, and you go out there and say goodbye to this community. But as a same community, it creates an echo chamber, right? And suddenly
Uh-huh.
this echo chamber creates people who uh, uh
We're mad.
it yeah, so a lot of the people that we started seeing in the internet started getting ugly. It has roots in some of the roots come from this part of the internet, of people who like a are not getting laid. The real world does not like them. At least that's what they think. And they come here and they find a community of other like-minded people who are also realizing that the real world doesn't like them. But
Hmm.
most of these people started like more and more becoming less and less diverse and becoming more and more men.
Yeah.
And if it's men, then it's men versus whom? Women. So
Yeah.
then it started becoming this group of men who were angry at women because women were not giving them what they want.
Ah, blame on us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like always.
One more
So
to the list.
it was then a lot of conspiracy theories started like, hey, this echo chamber was like, why are women not liking us? Why are they? Maybe it's because, I don't know, like, develop a skill, develop a, maybe you have to go out there and go to the gym. Maybe. No, it was not that. It was because women have a conspiracy against us. These
Yeah.
feminists. So, like, a lot of anti-feminist groups also just like come from there. Not only that, but a lot of Trump supporters,
Damn.
they have their roots there, and it's like mad men
Wow.
who are not who these women are not doing our bidding, And
Who are blaming others
Yeah,
instead of
exactly.
taking care of themselves.
I,
Exactly.
a lot of the blame goes to women, but it then suddenly becomes this the world order, that is
Oh.
not allowing us to be the manly men that we should be. Eh.
Exactly.
The worst is that most of those guys are incels because they're not manly men. you know,
Oh, wow. Okay.
the
Makes
world
sense.
doesn't allow us to be manly men. And it's like, yeah, dude,
Ooh,
like, get out of the
cringe.
basement from your parents. Maybe that's how some women are going to start noticing you. Like, step
Maybe
one,
you
Yeah,
get
do
out
something for
from Twitter.
yourself, bro.
step one, stop living with your parents. Uh, and your,
Take a walk, first of all.
I don't know. I'm sorry for all the people who are getting mad at this. I'm sure, and I'm pretty sure
I'm
that
sorry.
but I don't know. It's an ugly. The thing is that a lot of this stuff too, a lot of these people. And sorry that we're talking about this,
No,
but
it's okay.
a lot of
It's
these
okay.
people, then it's like everything on the internet starts good, and if it is a community, usually it starts with good intentions, but then it goes ugly. We were
Yeah.
just talking about Discord, and this happens a lot on the internet because, like, the people who like to complain, the people who have an agenda, they're really loud, and then other people who are just looking to connect with others, then they start adapting, and
Yeah.
they start like, hey, here's other people who are like me, and they like me for who I am, but they have these weird ideas. I suppose those weird ideas are not as weird because those people are like me. So maybe I should be thinking these weird ideas too.
Yeah.
Then suddenly, like, I'm also believing those weird ideas, and they call it being red pilled. Have you ever heard that
No.
Yeah,
thing,
I've heard them.
Vidi?
The red pill and the blue pill.
Yeah, so like it comes from
Ooh.
Matrix, right? It's Morpheus, or I don't know what's his name, and offers Neo the blue pill, which
The
is
red pill.
go back to your Matrix situation where you are brainwashed and you don't realize what is actually happening, or
Or
take the red pill and open your mind and see what is behind the curtain. So they think that getting red pill is like, oh, seeing these feminists in the world order behind, and how, oh, the women were against us.
They
Uh,
hate us.
so getting red pill, then suddenly you start seeing like, oh, all these conspiracy theories that are a lot of the things that like have divided or world a lot. They a lot of these red pill people just go in there and suddenly like find this echo chamber of like of some number one weird ideas, but also dangerous ideas, because a lot of these things are a lot of the shootings that are happening in the US have started from these communities,
Ooh, I didn't
have
know that.
started
oh wow,
in 4chan with all of these red pill
Mm.
people who actually like, hey, I'm going to, with which they have their agenda and their manifesto. And a lot of those ideas many times are based from those red pill things. And they come from this group of people who believe that they have seen the truth. And I don't know, man.
wow.
It's a really
That
weird part of the internet that not a lot of people talk about because it's
sounds dark.
it's dark. Yeah. Anyway, what were we talking about? We're oh yeah, this
No
thing
idea.
This
feels like
talk
a
thing, this
great
friend.
product for this person. For these people
Yeah.
who are
That's so
lonely by
weird.
themselves and they need someone to trash
I,
talk.
I'm just thinking, hey, if you have this friend thing and you start saying something that is like, dude, you are not right with this. With will the friend thing will tell you, hey, man, dude, close Twitter. Do
But
you
what's the
think
good and what's the bad for that thing?
exactly,
Like based on what? Like that's what
exactly?
I don't understand. Like no sense. I would definitely not buy that thing.
I think we will have like these reports of people in Twitter. Hey, this doesn't work.
Yeah, look for them.
Yes, that
Hey,
will be.
It's a
We
matter
know
of
it.
time.
okay,
Yes,
what else? What is it else is in the news?
I
I'm
think
another.
bad
we
about
ha- we have another one, and this is not like a news, but this is like a topic we want to talk about. And I found this like really good article right by the right team, and they were talking about Duolingo. Do you use Duolingo? I know
I
it's pretty trending right now.
I have yeah, I have used
I've
Duolingo in the
used it.
past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Currently, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, they have a really great design team. I think perhaps probably you know that. Probably perhaps know someone that works on Duolingo at the site team. But this article talks about this new thing that I have seen a little bit, like in LinkedIn and all these places. And I want to know, like, hey, what do you think of these new roles? For example, these new creative technologists, or I have also seen design engineer, and they are trying to build like these new roles to bridge the design team and the dev team. And I think it's great. But to be honest, I have already talked about this. But I think that design team should know about technology a little bit, and all developers should know about design a little bit. And we shouldn't need these bridges. But I don't know. I already want to ask, like, I don't know, perhaps that you have been in the industry for a long time. Do you think it's really necessary to have these like creative technologies, design engineer roles?
Uh, I think it's just that traditionally there have been a lot of divisions, and talking about echo chambers, there's a lot of echo chambering on that too. On the design side, as a designer, I've seen. I mean, it was almost like a meme. Should designers code? And it's like this question shouldn't even be there.
Exist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should code, idiot. You should like learn like something. But but there's always there's a lot of people who no, we shouldn't. That's sometimes like it gets to a point where it's almost like it's beneath us. You know, no, we're working on the real stuff, the design stuff, the strategy. And it's like, shut up. Just put it out there, dude. Like, see how it actually, how can it can it actually be built? So, I and I'm pretty sure on the other side as developers, sometimes there's I have seen that or have felt from some developers like almost like, oh, design sucks, you know, like design is not important, like the code, and it's almost like priding themselves on like how ugly my app
They,
looks, and the
yeah.
uglier the better, the more engineerish.
Engineering. Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm going to say the same. Shut up. You know, you don't want anyone to use your product. You just want people. I don't know. Oh, scare about the functionality. And it's like, yeah, dude, but nobody's gonna care about your shitty product if nobody can use it.
Can
Can't
use
use
it.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I was a designer a while ago in a company, and I remember that I had this issue with the developers that they were like, "Hey, yeah, but they don't put so much attention on this button or on this detail." And we were like, "Hey, no, this is a quality assurance. We have to check everything. No, it doesn't matter." And I remember if what I was like, I me telling me myself, dude, if one day I become a developer, I will be a developer that know how to design because, dude, I hate developers that I you
I
know, if you're a developer and you don't know how to design, it's okay.
the thing is this too is not just the developers, it has been the enablers. Ooh, I have those who enable that kind of talk, that kind of behavior. And sometimes that like I was in companies, I have been in companies in Silicon Valley where developers were allowed to be assholes. Why? Because they're needed.
Yeah.
And
Like, what do
because
you mean by being assholes? Like being mean with
it's just
designers, or what?
no to everyone,
To
not
everyone.
just designers. It's just like and also there's this I don't know if it's controversial and if even the idea is controversial, but Paul Graham's had just like a blog post. I think he's someone who writes and he writes a lot about like he's an investor and he writes a lot about technology in Silicon Valley and all that stuff. And there's a blog post where he talks about uh, who are the developers in at least in Silicon Valley, and he talks about like how a lot of them are on like have Asperger's
Okay. Like,
and are
right.
on the spectrum of Asperger's. I, I'm saying Asperger's. Sorry,
Yeah, it sounded like that.
Asperger's. I'm sorry. Like and I don't know if it's a blog post from him, and I don't know how true is that. I think he was referring to some kind of study or something. And well, Asperger's and being on the spectrum sometimes it can lead to some social dynamics that like are that is hard
Difficult.
for them to get cues from social cues from other people, and and can create some kind of friction with other people, you know. And it's just it's a condition, you know, that they have to deal with. And it's like for them is they don't empathize with others, like if others are suffering or like Asperger's has this thing where it's like the level of empathy with others might be lower. I'm sure that I'm misquoting here and I'm saying stupid, but it's something about like the social norms are different, and the
Yeah.
like getting social cues is kind of hard. So I think that if Paul Graham writes this, and he wrote this a long time ago, I don't know if this created this kind of validation that is like, oh, developers can be assholes because it's not that they're assholes, it's just that they're on the spectrum. And and here's another thing of like why so many engineers were on the spectrum. I think that Paul Graham was also making this argument is that uh, a lot of the people who are on the spectrum are really smart and are people who are able to focus really well. And if they focus really well, they can create code really well too. And they can focus and do the job really well. Why? Because, and they can go and think in a very abstract way that maybe others who are not on the spectrum are, it's also for us is complicated to, you can also say that we're all in the spectrum. It's just like it's a spectrum, and it's just like there's a lot of. But I suppose like those who are further on the spectrum are.
Yeah.
So I think that this created this idea, and this is just conspiracy theory. I'm getting red pill here about. I think that then this created this idea in Silicon Valley of a hire those who have this condition because they will be better. You know, they will be better. Like having Asperger's is almost like a skill, like a quality
Wow.
that makes you a better developer.
Oh,
You know, because like that's what Paul
And Rojo
Graham,
is like, I don't think so.
his argument was that.
yeah.
Okay.
And since everyone, at least back in those days, like Paul Graham's like blog posts were almost seen as the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, you know, like so like I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are influenced by what he says, and those people are the ones who hire and other developers or create their companies and stuff. And I think then that creates that enablism of like, oh, it's not that he's an asshole, he's just Asperger's, and but that makes him a really good developer, and we need developers to ship this product. So
Okay.
shut up, designer, and and shut up with your feelings,
Yeah.
with your feelings and your colors. Shut up, get out of here, because
The
I
developer
have to.
knows.
I have to build it.
we have to be, no, but that's not, that would not be said by the developers. It's usually I will see that by the product managers.
Yeah, defending them.
Oh, yeah.
The managers will be the ones who I'm saying that they are the enablers, the ones who will be in the middle, kind of also supporting that like kind of behavior
Mhm.
from some people. And I'm pretty sure that some people, hey, well, they have Asperger's, and that makes it a little bit more difficult for them to socialize, and I don't know, like saying things that sound really horrible in meetings and really cruel. Uh, but then I'm pretty sure that a lot of real assholes that don't have Asperger's, they just like assholes,
Yeah.
get
With no
infiltrated
confusion.
into teams thinking, oh, maybe it's just Asperger's. It's like, no, that is an asshole.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
Stop
what I'm saying
justifying.
is
They took it like, hey, I have the permit to be
An
an asshole
asshole.
yeah,
now.
exactly. So, hey, again, maybe I'm going to get canceled for all these comments. Hey, but it was Paul Graham who said it. It was not
Yeah,
me.
he was.
So,
And
and I
yeah,
lived it. I was there, and I lived that. I was a designer. Who's as a designer, I think I saw a lot of that permitting engineers behaving in a weird way.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. I think it's a common pattern. I think it's right now it's not happening that much because we are a lot of developers now, and companies have like no code tools. So uh, a little bit we are
Yeah.
getting rid of developers, and it's okay. We
Uh,
are building our own that, and it's okay.
I think also it's not just that, but I think it's also there's been a lot of I'm talking about like dude like 10 years ago, 12 years ago. So there's been a lot of a suddenly Tailwind exists. Suddenly Chat CN exists. Suddenly a lot of frameworks that have good design already in the code exist. So then the urging from designers to have an app that doesn't look like crap, then it's easy for developers to do it because like it's part of the framework already.
Yeah,
So I think that that has also happened, and that has also allowed to maybe uh, uh, make allow engineers to work on the things that they think is more important, which is say the functionality, and they don't have to worry too much about the looks and all that stuff. It's like, oh, that doesn't matter. Why? Because there are design systems or there's a framework that already takes care of that, and
yeah,
have to worry about those things anymore. So I think that also has happened that now there's less friction because of that.
exactly. No, yeah, we have this, like, for example, the other day I saw this meme that it was like, hey, if you want to be a Silicon Valley company, you have to use Chatcien. And it's like, yeah, because it has a good design and it's easy to use.
Yeah, it's yeah, which also creates a problem of this
Lack of creativity and originality.
yeah, like monoculture, mono looking apps, and then these things that all look the same.
Yeah,
And it's there are some good things for the user, then suddenly the user just like a they'll look the same, so I can use all the apps. That can be an advantage of this, but I don't know, dude. Like the web is supposed to be a little bit crazy and weird and
and it was fun.
dumb. Yeah, back in my day.
Yeah,
Yeah, it sounded like
we
that.
had a little bit of that good internet, and hey, we're trying to build it right now here on our streams. Let's take the
Yeah.
internet, let's make the internet great again
Yeah.
without
Uh,
insults.
Talking about that, I actually I made a little app. Uh,
Ooh, share it.
it's called the Zeitgeist,
Oh
and
yeah, tell us
and
more
and
about it.
and it's seriously just an old internet. Like that's what I'm doing because I'm doing like my own little Tumblr. Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's uh it's really
Oh,
I mean
beautiful,
when you look at it, it's really just a Tumblr page.
Yeah,
but
That I
really
get to
cute,
update and
really
that's
cool.
it. All I'm doing is just like sharing the things that I like, and it's I mean it's my personal Pinterest, pretty much, or Tumblr, that where I share things that I like and that you should like too.
Oh
And
yeah, looks
if you
cool.
like what I like, then you should subscribe. Oh,
Yeah,
actually, yeah. So go to the
the
zeitgeist.com.
Zeitgeist.
what if
The
you
zeitgeist.
click on one, Rojo? What happens?
Oh,
Oh,
it just that's the thing. Also, I hey, just go visit the thing. I'm not trying to sell you anything. It just goes
Oh,
to the page.
okay.
It's not and I want to keep it as simple as
Simple.
that forever. Like it's not a oh I'm not trying to keep you here in my page
Yeah, yeah,
and keep your attention. It's like no, open it. Hey, you like something? It's like ooh, inspiration, cool. It got into my brain. Or ooh, I like this one. You click it and you visit it because a lot of these sites too, they don't want you to visit the page. They want to keep
to
you in
stay.
your side, and you click on that thing and it takes you to their page about that thing. I hate that. I hate that. I just want to see the thing. Why are you making me stay in your freaking page? Get out of the way. So I don't want to be in the way. This is just like, hey, inspiration stuff. It's cool,
yeah.
right? You
Just
like one of them? Click it and go visit it and see it in detail.
yeah, you just collected cool stuff and share it. That's it. That's
Ooh,
That's
cool.
what the internet used to be. By the way, this one is really cool. It just like
It looks
refresh and it
amazing.
always it changes this the
Oh
little.
wow.
Aww.
I really love it.
Oh wow, that's you, Rojo.
No, I need to see it. I need to see it.
Look, it's the green one.
It's me.
Ah, it's you.
Yeah.
It is so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, really
Anyway,
cool.
for those who I'm gonna the zeitgeist.
Yeah, thank you for
Sorry,
doing that.
I
Like,
have to say it
really,
in that
In that
way,
way.
that tone, whenever I say the zeitgeist. It's
Not
like,
you, everyone. It's a
by
rule.
the way, it's so hard to write it. Even I have a hard time
It's
writing it.
confusing. Like my
Design,
brain is like, what?
because it's a combination of design and zeitgeist. So
You
anyway,
got it?
it's so dumb. Did you get it? Eh. But it's so difficult to write. Like even I have.
But looks great. Like if you read the word, like if you look at it, looks great. You can't read it, but
And I actually want a The Zeitgeist T-shirt. Would you get a? Would you buy a The Zeitgeist T-shirt,
I
Rojo?
would.
I would buy it if it has the grip.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
I want to like the Zeitgeist, but almost like a metal band logo. You
giant
know?
here. The side guy.
Yeah. Anyway, for those who like inspiration, I built my own little thing, and I will try to send an email every 2 days or maybe daily.
I like
Uh,
that. I'll try.
I'll try. I'll
Yeah,
do my
Not
best.
promising anything.
No. Oh, dude, I hadn't seen that thing on mobile. Apparently, it's
it looks great.
Yeah, it looks great.
no,
Like
no, no. But the names are kind of stacked in a weird way. I should. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No, no.
scroll
Hey
down,
guys,
Rosita.
but yeah,
how are you guys doing? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling? I'm kind of tired, guys.
yeah, me too.
Any other
Oh,
news
great.
you want to talk about?
We don't have any news. That was it this
That's
week.
about it.
That's
Well,
about it.
let's. Hey,
Yeah, well, I have a lot of news, like we already know, but Pablo is going to be in a lot of conferences the rest of the year. So we
BD
are
space.
been working on that, and that's the new. Like we have to share all the places where you are going to be, so
share the
people can.
notion.
No,
No?
I
Okay.
can't share that yet, but I'm working on a cool poster to share it with everyone, so they can go watch your talks, workshops, everything you're going to do. It's gonna be really
Yeah,
cool.
I'm excited for that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm good to
looking
be all over the
forward.
place, dude. I think I'm going to end up so tired.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to keep doing this while you are traveling. Like we're gonna miss you in our Thursdays
Let's
community
try.
events.
Let's try. And if not,
Try, not
you guys
promise.
do it.
Yeah, if not,
You
we're
guys can do
here.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we always have something to talk about, right,
Yeah,
Rojo?
exactly. We're
Doesn't
like,
necessarily has to be with design, but there will be
what?
some gossip.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were talking about like internet culture and red
And
pill
politics
people
and
Yeah,
and
exactly.
incels. Wow. Got a
Very
little bit
interesting
deep.
talk.
Yeah. Hey, well, thank you. That's
thank you,
it.
everyone.
Let's end it. That's it. That's it. Goodbye. Get
Yes.
out of here. Let's see.
Thank you,
Chats.
guys.
Did anybody say Venezuela democracy? Yeah. Hey, Pablo,
Venezuela
people
democracy.
from India. Hey, people from India.
Oh,
Uh,
Pablo's gonna be
yeah.
there.
Yeah. Gonna be in India. It's gonna be fun.
Cool.
And also in Brazil. And yeah.
Brazil, India, Germany, Lithuania.
World tour.
I have all in my brain. Yeah, Belgium, Copenhagen. That.
It's Pablo World Tour.
Yeah, completely. That's how I call it. Like Pablo's World Tour. That's
Okay.
the shirt I'm going to do. Like a
I'm
shirt
excited.
with all the tour.
I'm
Yeah.
excited because then after that, I think I want to take a break. I want to
You
because
will deserve
if
it.
you're
You will
touring,
deserve it.
if you're going out there and doing talks and stuff, you're not building. And I want to get back to build. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's just like 3 months or something of just like all these talks,
Or 4 or 5.
and then going back to building because yeah, 4 months. Oh my god, half a
Yeah.
year.
We'll
Well,
try to keep it short, but it's happening soon. Okay. Well, see you next
Rojo,
Thursday.
Vidi, thank you so much. See you next Thursday.